What phrase or word instantly makes you roll your eyes? Please remain on the line, your call is very important to us. When someone calls something a life hack or any kind of hack, usually something stupid, always infuriating. My kid would never do that as a teacher. Yes, they most certainly wouldn't have. Am I the only one, or insert something everyone does? When people ask a question on Facebook and say and go, your boss says, we are a family. I'm a life coach. I tell it how it is, I'm a zodiac sign, I can't help it. Unpopular opinion but. And it's the most agreeable, typical opinion you've ever heard. On Reddit. Overrated and underrated. This is my truth. I did a thing and then the thing is something like a baby. Any sort of overused joke. There's so many. Like when an item doesn't scan and the customer says, well, it must be free, as if the cashier has never heard that before. Corporate speak. When people say things like leveraging synergies, green lighting the way forward, or having an insert your favorite corporate buzzword mindset. But my absolute pet peeve is when people say we need to socialize this idea. You can't socialize ideas. You can socialize at parties, or socialize a pet. Heck, you can even socialize the means of production if that's your cup of tea. Anyway, I'll have a quarter pounder and a sundae. Lately it is the overuse of IYKYK. Over the last few years we're all in this together. You understand, after some affront like cancelling plans, a boss messing with your schedule, etc. No, I do not understand, and your lack of planning skills will not be my problem. Alpha male. Not to be mean but. Influencer nope, just piss off with that shit. I'm an empath. I could care less. Supposedly. My truth. I'm just being brutally honest. No, you are just intentionally being a cunt. Saying those doctors don't know shit. I know what's best for my baby. The customer is always right. No. No, they are not. Triggered is overused. Can't you just let it go? No, you toxic piece of shit, I'm not going to overlook your behavior. I've done my own research. Influencers. I'm obsessed. For all intensive purposes you're trying to sound intelligent and failing miserably. We should normalize. A lot to unpack. Body count. Prego, hubby, kiddos, doggo. You do know trivial obvious point, right? People who use this crappy little passive-aggressive construction are the worst. I thought I was the only one who there are 7 billion people on the planet. You thought you were the only one to do anything. My account was hacked. It wasn't hacked. You clicked a sketchy link that asked you to log into a fake site, or fell for some scam. Don't be sorry, be better. Could've, should've, would've, etc. It's have thank you. People just don't want to work anymore. No, grandpa. People just want to be fairly compensated for their work and not have to work 60 hours a week to be able to barely survive. When I talk about that, I soon get my tubes tied and people come up with "you'll regret that, children are a gift." Influencer. Speak my truth. Hubby. Everything happens for a reason. Just another excuse to not be held accountable for your own decisions. Alpha, simp, beta. After the worst nonsense bigotry comes out of people's mouths and you push back, they shrug and go, slightly piqued, "I'm just saying." Yeah, mofo, that's the problem. You should adopt. There's a lot of kids that need homes. Because my husband and I can't have kids, we've heard this so many times. Adopting from foster care is not for the faint of heart. Take normal child rearing and add childhood trauma to it. Not everyone can handle that. I am a Christian in any business transaction. I know instantly via long experience that I am about to be scammed. Hand-curated when you don't work for a church, a museum, or an art gallery. Riz so annoying. Baby mama. Tell me you're a trash person faster. Unpopular opinion: I hate the phrase begs the question. I know that this is a lost cause, so you don't have to convince me of that. That being said, the original meaning of begging the question is actually a really useful way to refer to a specific type of circular reasoning. I wouldn't mind quite so much except for the fact that there's a perfectly good alternative to use, which is raises the question. Calling pregnant women, or referring to your pregnant self, as either preggers or preggo. Mother, you had a very nice and protected childhood. Ends up with a mental disorder forming from severe childhood trauma. Yeah, totally. Iconic. Everything is iconic nowadays, it doesn't mean anything anymore. If something is an ick or gives someone the ick. When people say literally about everything, especially things that are literally not literal. Literally and gaslighting. Influencer. No offense, but. Sorry, you clearly always mean to offend. Also, I don't mean to sound racist, but. Chester drawers. Woke. You're a woman, wait 10 years, and you'll want a kid too. No, fuck you. Thoughts and prayers. Simp, I hate that word so much. Live myself. An ex of mine used to say worth ethic instead of work ethic and would get pissed if I tried to correct him. Oh well, he's dead now, lol. Triggered. I'm just saying. No, you're not. You're being nasty but you won't own it. Bug off with this passive-aggressive BS. Anything along the lines of slay. And period. Unironically. I never get sick. Living my truth. You're probably excusing some bad behavior by living your truth. I tend to read it as I don't take any feedback because I think my perspective is the only one that matters. Also, just my truth. Truth shouldn't be subjective. When someone starts an argument with the word liberals or alt-right. Like, I do not care about what you are about to say. Edit when this ironically sparks a liberal alt-right debate in the comments. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. As I think insert white person, black man, gay person, woman, patriot, parent, etc., etc., etc. They are all acting as if that one thing defines them entirely and they represent everybody else in that group. Speaking as a Capricorn. Not a word. Ion instead of I don't. Clap back, shut down. I'm just sick of seeing mother is mothering when a female celeb posts a photo of themselves. I was today years old. Nobody wants to work anymore. The people who say this are usually the same classist snobs who shame others for working a minimum wage job. I seen no, fuck off. It's I saw. Think positively. You haven't watched. Conversate. You immediately know this person is an idiot. BC they're using that word, thinking they sound smart. Tell me your ex without telling me your ex. Kiddos. It's like people have decided that the word kids is too harsh, so they babyfied it. When a man refers to a woman as ruined or ran through, tells me exactly who he is. Pin number ATM machine. I'm too real, I tell it like it is, you just can't handle the truth, etc. Always code for I'm too mean-spirited to tell the truth without taking cheap shots at others. I did a thing. Unilived. Kidult. I'm almost 40 and I like nostalgic stuff. Fuck off, January. Problematic. Audacity and its giving. I know when they obviously didn't know. No, but you'll miss school once you're older. These are your best years if your best years were being unimplied, depending on your parents for everything and making stupid jokes with fake friends, while dating immature people. I'm sorry for you.